Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this week's coaching video, because we are in the month of October, and as you know, not only is it Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it is also the month that we recognize abuse. And so before I jump into my topic for today, I just wanted to let you guys know that I had the pleasure on last weekend to participate in the, I forget the actual name of it. When I find it, I'll link it in the description box. But for us, it was the Apartment 204 Makeover Group. And when I tell you, it was so rewarding. Please believe me. So, and I did not know this. I did not know this, but a young lady by the name of Mignon Brown, who I had the pleasure of meeting a couple of years ago, she actually put this whole thing together. And I did not know this until Saturday, rather. Yeah, Saturday. I didn't know this until Saturday, that her daughter was in fact killed when she was 18 years old. You see, her daughter, who was 18, was dating a guy at the time who was also 18, but he was abusive. And not only was he verbally abusive, he was obviously physically abusive as well, and he killed her. And, you know, she said something that was so powerful. So powerful. She said after her daughter's death, a lot of her daughter's friends came over to her home and they wanted to, you know, offer up their sympathy and all that kind of good stuff. And she said each one of them had a story to tell about their relationship, something that he had said to her or done to her. And Mignon, she listened. And then she said she leaned in and she said, you know what? I need you all to take these stories to your grave. Oh, I don't know about y'all, but that just sent chills up my spine. She said, take them to your grave. She said, because my daughter's gone now. And there's nothing I can do about that. See, the takeaway from that is that if you have a friend, and it doesn't have to be somebody you're a close friend with, if you know that they're being abused, be it physically or especially physically, but mentally or physically, especially physically, you need to say, if you, what's that old saying, see something, say something, you need to say something. Now, granted, they're probably going to say, oh, girl, you know what, it's no big deal. I can handle it. You know, he's just in a mood. It starts out as just a mood today, but then later on down the road, we're hearing about you being killed at the hands of this abusive person. And always remember that when you are dealing with someone that's abusive, it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with them. So today's topic is 14 signs that you are dealing with an emotionally abusive person. Powerful, you guys. 14 signs that you're dealing with an emotionally abusive person. Number one, they are liars. Okay, emotionally abusive people, they lie to themselves and to other people. They say one thing, but they really mean another. Their behaviors do not match their intentions. Their words do not match their actions. They will make you doubt your own sanity. And that, you know what, I'm going to tell you something, y'all. That's a powerful thing when you can make someone doubt their own sanity. Number two, their insults are personal attacks. So emotionally abusive people, they like to push buttons. And once they know your vulnerabilities and your secrets, they will use them against you. You see, they win arguments by using personal insults to divert from the real problems that they're causing. Number three, they use affection conditionally. Notice I didn't say unconditionally. See, because we all want that unconditional love. I don't know about you, but I do. But emotionally abusive people, they use it conditionally. So emotionally abusive people, they shower you with attention one day, and then the next day they withhold it like they had never just given it to you the day before. You see, they make you feel really special, and then they act like you mean nothing to them at all. This begins to subconsciously erode your self-esteem and your self-worth, your sense of self-worth. Number four, they resort to emotional blackmail. Emotionally abusive people will stoop low and emotionally blackmail people to get their way. So if you do what pleases them, okay, they're happy. They are happy as a bowl of you know what. But if you disagree with them, they become angry, and sometimes very, very angry. They will demand threaten, and place you and maybe even your family members or your close friends in a difficult position such that you have no other choice but to succumb. That's sad, y'all. That's really, really sad. That's just like you taking my arm and putting it behind my back and pulling up on it until I admit that the sky is pink. When we both know full daggone well the sky's not pink. It's blue. It's every bit of blue with some white clouds in the background. But you will pull my arm behind my back and keep pulling up on it until I say that that sky is pink. That's something else, y'all. Number 5, they are manipulative. Emotionally abusive people are manipulative and will use guilt and obligation to control you. They will take advantage of your kindness, generosity, sympathy, or sense of duty and use it to their favor. Number 6, they will blame you for their actions. Sound familiar? Emotionally abusive people will push the blame of their erratic actions and unpredictable behaviors onto you. They will act like you are the dominating and abusive one. You will start to question your own memory because they will deny the truth and circumvent around it to save their own face. Number 7, they are superficially charming. Emotionally abusive people seem to have it all together. Since they are not in touch with their own faults and weaknesses, they are judgmental and they act like they are superior to all other people. That's some powerful stuff, y'all. Number 8, they are narcissistic. Emotionally abusive people are self-absorbed and deluded with irrational ideas of their own specialness and grandeur. They are narcissistic and they use people for their entertainment and their pleasure. Number 9, they live in self-denial. See, emotionally abusive people are secretly insecure and they cover up their feelings of unworthiness by acting like they are better than other people. They do not have the courage to face their true selves and they live in denial. That's super sad when somebody has to do or say that they're doing what you're doing, live through you basically, because they don't want to come to terms with who in fact they really are. Number 10, they are chameleons. Emotionally abusive people, they change with their circumstances, honey. Since they do not have a fixed sense of self, they adjust accordingly to what most serves their self-interest at that particular time. They think that they are being smart by cheating people rather than realizing that they are exhibiting the worst quality of human nature. Number 11, they lack empathy. Since they are narcissistic and secure, they're not in touch with their feelings, right? They disassociate it from their own emotions and cause drama in other people's lives. This internal disconnect manifests its external indifference in acts of callousness and cruelty. Number 12, they will drain your energy, honey. Any interactions with emotionally abusive people will leave you feeling emotionally drained. And I don't know about you guys, but I've met people over the years that by the time I walk away from them, I just feel so emotionally drained. They rationalize their irrational behaviors so people do not get caught up explaining the loopholes of their faulty logic. Number 13, they are toxic company. Emotionally abusive people are toxic and you should try not to change, cure, or fix them because you cannot, okay? It is not your job to educate or enlighten them. If they are unwilling to see the error of their ways, then you know what, so be it. You just pray, I'm saying this, you pray for those folks and you move on. Number 14, they are emotionally damaged. And I see this a lot. These people are emotionally damaged. The only person that you can actually help is yourself. So lead by example, strengthen your boundaries, and do not engage with those individuals. That's all I can tell you, okay? So I'm going to do a quick recap, and I promise I will let you be. Today I gave you 14 signs that you're dealing with an emotionally abusive person. Number 1, I said they're liars, okay? Their actions don't match their words. They will say one thing and do another. Number 2, their insults are personal attacks on you, on me, on us. Number 3, they use affection conditionally. So we are to use affection, and I can't even say the word affection unconditionally, meaning no matter what. But when you have people that are emotionally abusive people, it's conditional. It depends on how I feel today, okay? That will determine whether or not I want to show emotion, show that side of me to you. Number 4, they resort to emotional blackmail. Number 5, they are manipulative people. Number 6, they will blame you for their actions. Isn't that something? Number 7, they are superficially charming. When it suits them, yes, they are. Number 8, they're narcissistic. Number 9, they live in self-denial. Number 10, they're like chameleons. They change like the weather, child. So you definitely got to be careful. Number 11, they lack empathy. They don't have any empathy over anything. Number 12, they will drain your energy. Be careful of those energy drainers. Number 13, they are toxic. They're very toxic people to be around. And number 14, last but not least, they are emotionally damaged. And you can tell someone that's emotionally damaged. I promise you, you will be able to tell them. Okay? I will link these types of individuals in the description box below. I want to say thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. I love you guys to the moon and back, and there's nothing you can do about it. I do want to caution you that this month is the month that we recognize this type of emotional behavior, people that are abusive both emotionally and physically. I need you to keep your eyes and your ears open. If you see something, say something. Do not allow somebody to get physically hurt and you didn't say anything, and then you want to go and tell their mom about all these stories. No, you should have been telling her before, because she had no idea this stuff was going on. Okay? So keep your eyes and your ears open. And if you know somebody's going through this kind of stuff, try your best to get them some help. You cannot make them go get help. I got that. But I need you to try your best to get them to go seek help, because this is not normal. This is not normal behavior. And as you can see, this type of behavior can end up landing you 6 feet under. So that's all I have, you guys. I want you to go out there, date responsibly, be happy, form great relationships, but by all means, do not put up with any type of abuse, okay? Even if it's just verbally, do not put up with it. Until next time, take care.